Hey everyone, I have some Pocher F40 updates today. This is about where I'm at. So I've put together the steering wheel. I have a upgraded scale details center section. That is going to get painted like a semi-gloss black. I did steal a bit of a trick that I saw on Rob's Model Cars build of his Pocher, where he used the crystal clear, the white glue that dries clear. I put that over the center decal that gives it some depth. So thanks for that tip. I've built the front end suspension. Box stock standard for the most part. You can see the little coney decal. These are the upgraded shocks, springs, coil springs from Scale Details. They came in a raw, like aluminum steel finish, so those were painted black. The brakes, I did a flat black wash, give them some depth in the drilled sections, and painted the hat, the brake rotor hat, semi-gloss black. I painted the Brembo Calipers black, like the real car. If you notice, there's no Brembo logo. I did pick those up again from Scale Details. They came in this week. They're over here somewhere. Look at all these bags of little upgrades that I have. But yeah, so I do have the little Brembo logos. The camera can even pick that up. And then, so I'll be gluing those on and do a black wash on those as well, so the metal around the letters disappears. One of the big challenges was I've started some of this carbon Kevlar decal work. There's so many of these decals to put on. It's just very time consuming. The challenge is when you get on the inside, when you get to the seams of where all the parts meet up, where this edge meets that edge. It's very challenging. I found that you kind of have to roll the decals onto each other to create an edge. It's coming out pretty good. It's not perfect. If you look, there's a little bit of a gap right there, which the real carbon Kevlar has like this green seam sealer in real life, where maybe I'll replicate that just to hide some of my work. Next we come to flocking. I started by doing a flat black base, so that way underneath the flocking you don't see the original gray of the dashboard. You know, flocking is supposed to seem so easy, but I did flock the center console, and it winds up coming out kind of like a patchy beard, which no one likes a patchy beard. I'm using a clear Elmer's glue, and it just seemed that there were just some spots that just don't seem to stick very well. And so I wound up gluing kind of the bald spots. I mean, it came out pretty good. And remember, this is going to get covered by a car seat, and obviously the interior is not illuminated from the inside out. But it's not just as easy as it seems. I've got all kinds of glues and supplies that came in. I got miniature hardware, which is actually the same set that Autograph includes, by a German company called Weha. I actually found the exact kit of small hardware on Amazon, so that's kind of neat. I also got a Tamiya little electric drill with very small bits, like a 1mm drill bit, for making all the small holes, which are largely required for building this engine. I've gotten into the engine a little bit. Some of this was built beforehand. So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with the instructions, as I'm now onto the engine. In terms of missing things, I've located most things I'm missing. I'm still missing the chrome center caps of the wheels. I'm missing 2 of them. Again, if anyone has them, I could really use them. I'm going to do the seats real soon in this neat kind of almost like pantyhose material. I need to wrap them in this material. It's kind of neat. I'm really not sure what material to use for an adhesive, I thought what would work best is a 3M Super 77 or Super 90. It makes it just tacky enough. So that'll be the seats. I'm gonna start wrapping the interior tub first with flat black. I'm gonna use I like using Tamiya flat black primer first. I'm using Tamiya primer, and then again all these carbon fiber decals, and all of these metal parts that are brass, I am gonna prime them, and then do like an aluminum finish. So that's about this week. That's it for this week's update. I'm going a little slow with this. There's a lot of detail to really get right here, so please bear with me. I did also, thanks to Stefan from Scale Details, this little mirror base he actually gave to me, which is very nice because the one I had was like melted and warped. Here it is, if you could see it. The base of it, if you look just right there, it's like melted and warped from the factory. And this one is nice and clean. Really nice. I appreciate freebies like that. So again, that's it for this week. Everyone, please like and subscribe, and have a good one.